Update 49 is almost here, and Ninja Kiwi has been awesome enough to let some of us have early access, which means we get to try out the brand new Desperado Tower today and the brand new advanced map as well. Now, this thing has 3 5th tiers, of course, and I'm super excited to try it out. I'm an American, so we love our guns, and this thing has a lot of them, so I'm pretty excited about that. Now, it does have a quest, and I would like to try it out. I always kind of avoid the quests, but they do help you learn a tower. So the Desperados are here. Time for introductions. Let's do it. Let's start it out like this. And this is going to be 2 hours of the new Desperado Tower to fall asleep to. I know you guys are really enjoying this fall asleep to series, but I know some of you also like to just leave it on as background noise or just relax with me and just hang out. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. This thing is $300 to start, and I believe we're probably on medium mode, right? And then we got quick draw. Attacks faster the further balloons are from Desperado. Loses attack speed when balloons are close. All right. Eagle Eye. Desperado can see camo right off the go. That is pretty cool that it's its first upgrade. Desperado attacks faster but loses attack speed when more monkeys are placed nearby. But before we get too far in, don't forget to head on over to the Ninja Kiwi store and use creator support code Dabloon because it helps out the channel every time you purchase something from the Ninja Kiwi store at no extra cost to you. So he wants to be by himself. So I think I want to go like, let's try our first one, quick draw, and then standoff. Attacks faster the fewer balloons are in radius. Okay, so he's just going to gun these things down like right there. Boom, 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 boom. I like it. I like it. He's taking them down one at a time. And then we got upgrades pistol to a 6-shot revolver. At lower levels, Desperado can shoot only one balloon at a time, so it's important to maximize conditional speed buffs at low tier upgrades. Placing Desperado far away from balloons without other monkeys in range or where there will be a lot of balloons in range depending on the upgrades of each Desperado. He gains camo detection with the first middle path upgrade, but needs tier 3 on the middle path to deal with lead balloons. Bottom path Desperado might not like being around other monkeys, but it still needs their support. Okay, so we have to get to a 3rd tier to even pop lead. So we'd have to have 2 just to get through 28, which I don't think that's a big deal. So I think we're going to do... Oh, we're already done with this. Okay, let's see where this goes. But I'm also really excited, guys, because if you did not know, tomorrow, I'm filming this on Friday. It's 12:49 p.m., but tomorrow is Saturday, June 14th, and that is the 7th year that Bloons TD6 has been out. And I know this because, well, I was told, and also... that is the 7th year that me and my wife have been married. We happened to get married on the same day that Bloons TD6 came out, which is absolutely crazy, and I find that awesome. Okay, so this is big iron, but it only, what was the thing? It only does better when it's farther away or something. Attacks faster the fewer balloons are in radius. So we're kind of bad since we're R. We should have gone bullseye. Chance to crit goes up when target balloon is further away. Trying to think. Use a shotgun that knock back balloons when they get within close range. So we probably want Enforcer for this one for sure. But it already gave us... Okay, so let's redo this and let's go Enforcer. I think that's probably the smarter play here. That's what it wants. When it has a second weapon, they get 2 ranges. One for the pistol and another for the second weapon. The Desperado will pull out a powerful shotgun when balloons are close. Now, if you guys know me at all, I'm pretty bad when it comes to technicalities on this stuff. I'm pretty done with this stuff. So we have 2 hours though. So over that time, I should learn some things, but feel free to let me know below as we're going through this if I'm missing something so I can go back and kind of look at what I'm missing. What I mean is, like, if I'm placing the tower exactly where it shouldn't be, that's probably going to happen. And I'm going to try to correct that, but I just need to think about it as we go. Lead balloons are about to come out, but the middle path Desperado can't see the track. Upgrade it to a 030 and watch the powerful long-range rifle blast the lead balloons. Well, oh, this one. Take aim ability. The target monkey gains improved range, accuracy, and camo detection. Well, we already had that. Oh, target monkey can see that. Okay. Desperado gains a long-range rifle used against distant targets. Rifle shots excel against fortified targets and can pop lead balloons. Okay, so it has a massive range. That's really cool. Oh, wow. Okay. Is he like blowing them back too? Is what it looks like. Nicely done. There's still a lot of balloons on the way to destroy the bridge. Don't let them get too far or all of this will be for nothing. Okay, so we have a bottom path and a middle path. Let's go top path then. And he is better when it's not in close range, right? See, that's going to be kind of confusing for me. So does that just mean like you want him to be really strong off the rip so then he can... Like that's what I'm just kind of missing out on. So you don't want him to be too close to the balloons. So would he be like good? Like, okay, so let's say we have like a boomerang right here and it's just beating everything up and then he's taking out the strong ones. Is that like kind of our goal? But mark to pop ability pauses. So I can do this too, right? Like, and make him see camo. Yeah, so now he sees camo and he's stronger. Is that how that goes? Increased range, accuracy, and camo detection. That's actually not bad. Okay. Let's see how much range. Let's pay attention to these kinds of things. So, ba-boom. Dude, massive range. It's like matching his. A little bit smaller, it looks like. Okay. Now I have some buffs here. I have this buff, which is active because I just use it. And then I have this buff. Where is these buffs coming from? So he doesn't have them, so he's giving them to him. Okay. Right. Desperado attacks faster but loses speed. No. I guess my brain's just small. Improve range, rifle shots, excel against. I don't know. So far, I'm liking this one though. Mark to pop ability, pauses attacking to mark Bloons, then proceeds to attack all marked Bloons. Marked Bloon priority is shared with other 0-2-0 Desperados. Okay. And marked Bloons take more damage and give more cash. Okay. So would that be something you would want against like a Moab then? I think this one's going to be fun. The twin sixes, once we can get there. I just kind of want to like solo with that one. But this one seems to be doing all of the work, to be completely honest. But we have to go to round 60, so this will be kind of cool. Let's see. Do we want Wanderer this one? Loses attack speed when more monkeys are placed nearby. But we want it to see camo too. So like, okay. And the Avenger, shotgun hits release shrapnel and can even knock back Moabs. When lives are lost, weaker Bloons only take 1 life for a short time. Okay. That's actually really cool. That's not going to help us on chimps mode, but that's actually pretty sick here. Okay. So I think the first one we're going to go with is Bounty Hunter just because it's awesome. Yeah, dude. Let's just go with that. And then we want 0-2-0, he said. Oh, shoot. Okay. Just shoot, I guess. I'm so confused at what just happened. Okay, pauses attacking to marked Bloons, then proceeds to attack all marked Bloons. Oh, okay, it's a second ability. I used the wrong one. Okay, gotcha. So I probably should have gone twin sixes on that one. And then this second one will be bullseye when the Bloon. So we want crits. So that's probably better for this one. We'll do this one, give him better range, have him help out a little bit. It's just not going to work. No. Okay, we snuck by that one. So we would like to mark Bloons. I feel like that's a safer bet here. So they take more damage, but and they give more money, but you have to mark them. So, I mean, and it just marks whatever's on the screen, I'm guessing. That makes sense, I guess. And then this one, we're actually just going to give this camo so I don't have to worry about that. So because I can go wander or another top path on this one. Oh my gosh, don't lose. We'll go quick draw. When Desperado has a second weapon, they get 2 ranges, one for the pistol, one for the other second weapon. Desperado will pull out a powerful shotgun when Bloons are close. Okay, let's do that. Let's do standoff because now we have camo. He can just do all the work. And now you, buddy, attacks faster and further. Bloons are from Desperado. I kind of like that one. Desperado attacks faster but loses attack speed. So do we want faster or faster? They're both faster, but this one, when the fewer Bloons in radius, attacks faster when more Bloons are in range. So this one, we want the top path because he's not going to have that many in range, right? He's just going to take out the first ones while this guy's doing the rest. But I actually didn't realize that at first. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So this one's better when they are in range. So you kind of want to go like, but then this one's not good when they're in range. Okay, so can they counteract each other? So attacks faster the more Bloons are in range, and this one attacks. So let's say that we have both of them. Are they going to just kind of equal each out and be neutral each time? Shoot so fast the revolvers catch light. They say Desperado's long arm can hit clean through any army of Bloons. That's going to be sick. They say Desperado hits so hard it's like a mind blast. Okay, all right. So it's like a master bomber type thing. All right. So we're doing pretty clean here. I like it. And I keep forgetting we're primary. So we can just give a massive range here. That's super cool. Shotgun hits release shrapnel and can even knock back Moabs. Okay. This is tough. This is tough, but we're doing pretty good. Here we go. There's my twins. Or do I want this one though? I want twin sixes. I think that one's sick. And the 5th tier is only 17,000. That's actually really cool. Oh, wow. That's going to be fun. I like this one a lot. So I'm thinking the best would be to go this one with this one. So then you can be in range and it doesn't matter. Attacks faster, but loses attacks when more monkeys are placed nearby. So you literally, so you just get these and then have him attack everything from far away. And he'll just do all your massive damage up front. And then when they get closer, he'll still attack fast because you went with a 4-2-0 or 5-2-0, right? Okay. Wow, dude, this thing's chomping. He's chomping right now. I honestly don't think we have to do anything else. These three together are cool. They're like a little army. It reminds me of this movie I watched as a kid. I want to say it was Antonio Banderas. I think it's called Desperado. It's probably, let me look this up. It's probably called that, to be completely honest with you. Desperado. Oh, yeah, it's with him and Selma Hayek. Okay. And I believe there's a second, it could be the end of the first one, or there's another one. Oh, geez, I was looking at Google. Or there is a second one. And in that second one, like all of them come together. He has like buddies. And one of them I always remember had a guitar case, which was super cool. This one. And then that guitar case, he like opened it up and then popped out a really cool machine gun or whatever. And so is that what that is? Okay, that's pretty funny. I like that. But who just shredded down? Is it him? Okay, he's just the destroyer of Moab class. And this poor guy doesn't get to do anything. So I guess you could call him cleanup, right? Because you want him to be good if there's not things in range. So he's just chilling in the back. Oh God, this is confusing, but I'll figure it out. I don't even care. This one just shreds it. I'm going to try 60 without doing anything. And then let's see if he can just like one-shot it like he's doing. But I'd like to sell you and buy this one for that. I want to see if he can take it out. Oh, that'll be fun too. But yeah, that movie was super sick as a kid, called Desperado. So if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. And it's Selma Hayek. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? So, okay, so we're on 59, and this thing can pop camo lead. Dude, it can pop everything. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's mark it, though. And I'm getting more money. Dude, that's so cool. I like the middle path so far. We're only 12 minutes in, but as of 12 minutes in, I like the middle path better. Is that it? We're done? And we got our Desperados. Okay. So now we're done with the quest, which I'm glad we did it because we never do that. And then I always wonder what the heck's happening. Now, hero for this guy, we want a primary hero. So someone like Gwendolyn, right? Or we could just bypass all the camo stuff with this. But let's just do Gwendolyn for now. But we need a cowboy one, someone that matches. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Is there no cowboy hero? I mean, no. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought there was. We don't have any cowboys in this game. We have a sniper. I guess it's military. We have a lot of military. I mean, don't get me wrong. Wolfman Quincy. I guess time period wise, I don't know. We're just going to go with Gwendolyn though. That's a bummer. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play that new map, which is an advanced map. Crazy. But I want to beat it on chimps. But first, I just want to kind of play with this tower. So we're going to go on hard mode standard. I want to see what we're working with here and like what would be a good way to play with this hero. I keep saying hero. It's a tower, but it feels like it's a hero at first, right? So we'll start off. Let's see how long it can solo. I think like right here is pretty solid, right? The cactus is in the way, but just like right here, that's good. It'll come around the corner. I like it. And then later we'll get range. And then this one, I'm going to try the top path as a cleanup. I kind of think that's cool. So it's it's really slow. Like, it's good. It's tearing them up. Whoa, those little hanging monkeys, the barrel of monkeys, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever played with those as kids. All right, so we are done for already. All right, so that's not going to work. So I'm thinking, like I was saying earlier, I think this is the best way to do it. And he attacks faster. So I should be able to handle the crazy stuff, but nothing's going to stop like the big rushes right now. Okay, no, now he's hauling. I like it. So now next we should grab another. I think we should put one right here where the other one was. I think that's a pretty solid play, but I want the money. So the first one's going to give us upgrade or a lot better sight, right? No, it doesn't. So we don't have any sight at first. That's actually kind of scary. So I don't think you want to start with this one. I don't. Unless we can get $12.95 for that one. Yeah, we're done for here. I lose a lot. It kind of reminds me like the Cobra as far as how it attacks. Oh, okay. What did that do? When lives are lost, gets temporary range and attack speed increase plus small amount of cash. That's not bad. Okay, that's still not better range. Okay, so we need 3,200 to even get a better range. Okay, so we have to sell you, unfortunately. And we're going to buy this one for now, just so we don't die. I'm thinking big iron will get us through this thing. So should you leave him on strong then so you can take down all the big ones? Yeah, it's probably the better idea, huh? Because then you have less going through. Oh my God. Come on, big iron. There we go. Can you solo with the Desperado monkey? Doesn't look like it with this particular path, but he's hauling now. Look at him go. I like it. Yeah, go for it, buddy. You're killing it. All right, so now we can grab another. But we need a big one to get him even to that point. So I think we have to wait on him. But since I bought this upgrade, right? But loses attack speed when monkeys are placed nearby. So he doesn't want monkeys that are placed nearby. So he wants to be like here-ish. Like that's not nearby, right? So like maybe here. Is that in range? No, let's just try this one out. Like put him like right here. He's not in range. Yeah. Oh, maybe he might be actually. I'm not sure. But what does the ×3 do? What am I missing here? I can't figure out what that one is. Attacks the faster, the more balloons are in range. When lives are lost, temporary attack. And then... Is this one just... He loses attack speed when more monkeys are placed? No, because there's not 3. What does the ×3 mean? I don't know. I have to just roll with it, I guess. So we want... Use a shotgun that can knock back balloons when they get within close range, but then this one wants them farther away. So you'd want this one then. What's the best cross path for the bottom one? Because it feels like these two belong together. Because it says attacks fast with fewer balloons in radius. Shot gets a chance to crit. Chance crit goes up when balloons are further away. So you want like no balloons in radius on this one. This one wants them closer. Because it says right here, attacks faster the more balloons are in range. So what would be the best cross path for this one? Well, just the middle one's fine because we just need to see camo anyway. So I mean, forget about it, right? But the ×3 is what's driving me crazy because it's like, is it because I've purchased 3 overall? And he lost lives. Is he supposed to be getting more money now? Ugh. Okay, we're done for. I don't like this start. I'm trying to get by like this. Obviously, I'm trying to see how we can make this work. I want to solo with this guy, but I'm just trying to figure out the basics here. So I think the best way to start would be the nomad with the top path for now. So quick draw, stand off, and then go wanderer. I think that's what we just did anyway, but they start hauling because the crits are cool, but we don't really need them. Or I'm wondering, since we're going to eat it on that anyway, that's kind of what we just did. Yeah, that's what we just did. But I think this time what we can do is maybe get another one of these buddies, because these don't mind. Okay, one more time. My brain is so small, guys. So this one wants to be away, right? So we're doing that. We're going to go top path with middle path, and we're going to get two of them because they can stand next to each other. If you go wanderer, then guess what? You're kind of in a bad spot because the wanderer doesn't want to be next to anybody. He's doing his own thing. So we'll go like wanderer with middle path. I think that's the way to do this so far. So we'll grab another buddy here, and they'll be friends. And we'll get 2 6-shooters on these guys because I think that's the way to do this. So boom, like that. Okay. Now both of these should be able to hold everything off, even the round 7 rush. I think there's a rush on 7. If not, it's 9 or 10 or something. So we'll grab this one and then stand off. So now, if anything, this one's doing the cleanup, and then this one is farther away, so he's going to get those attacker faster things, right? And then we're going to go big iron if we can get it, times 2, and then middle path times 2, and that's where we need to be. I love this so far. Now I'm trying to get through without any money. I'm not trying to farm or nothing because yeah, once we farm, I mean, technically we could just put any other tower down and then test this one out. But I feel like if we just get down in the trenches and do it this way, we'll learn more about the tower. Like if we focus on this is the only tower we can use, then maybe we can get by. And it looks like it does allow you to. Like some of these towers you can't, right? Like you can't get by with just attack because you can't even see camo. So this is kind of cool that you have all these options with this one. All right, almost a big iron. 12.95. Boom. There we go. And then, does this even matter? We don't need camo, but the crits is kind of nice. But we don't really need crits right now, I don't think. I think we're doing good enough on these. So I think we'll grab 2 big irons and then get the camo because that'll be around round 24. And then I would like to go to straight middle path, but you have to get all the way to this one for 3,000 to even get the range to see across on this particular map. If this was Monkey Meadow, it really wouldn't matter. And I think we'll probably have to try that on another map soon, like an easier map, to see if it's like the best tower for beginner maps nowadays. All right, so there we go. Big iron. Almost. I keep thinking it's like a gun, so he's going to just shoot across the map, but then he doesn't. Okay, so there we go. And we'll go camo on you. Oh, but now we have no lead popping. Yeah, so we have to hope in 7 rounds we can get this guy up to 3,000. That's not going to happen. So we'll have to buy a Gwendolyn by then, I guess. That's a bummer. So here. I'm wondering, though, if I can sell this one out. I don't think we'll have enough, though. Yeah, that's not going to work. So I'm going to get... I don't even want a hero, so I think what we'll do is just to get first through the first few leads. We'll just do this. But look, you can see that I don't have anything on this one yet. Like I don't have any things above their head. So you have to get the Wanderer to do that. It's so weird. Okay, so... I do like that this is perfectly placed for this map. So like, you know, when you get that upgrade, it's like going to reach here, which is kind of cool. Okay, we're almost there. Don't lose yet, buddy. You got this. think I'm good here. Am I good here yet? Yeah, I'm good. 3240. Okay, now this range is going to be massive. Wasn't it massive before? What happened? Oh, because I got to get Wanderer. Okay, just to be on the safe side. So we have this one. And then this. So he attacks faster the more balloons are in range. When lives are lost, it's temporary range and attack speed increase plus. See, but we're not going to have that many in range. Attacks faster the further balloons are from Desperado. Loses attack speed. Attacks faster the fewer balloons are in radius. So, I mean, technically, I kind of feel like you're going to want this one. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's going to attack faster because there's nothing around him, but he also is going to attack faster because there's nothing around him anyway. But are these guys in his range or is he in? Yeah, it's the opposite way. So he should be attacking as fast as he possibly can right now. He should be just a monster. So this is not going to work. This is 1000% death. Just give it to yourself there, buddy. So that didn't work. Okay, how do we get... Let's do this. Let's go back. We'll come back to this map. Let's just try out Monkey Meadow, or not Monkey Meadow. Let's do something else, a little bit more westerny, right? Let's do End of the Road. And we'll just do it this way. I want to see how it's going to work. So it looks like as soon as you get this, right? And then I'm thinking if you put this here, it's going to go down to 2, and that's going to go down to 1. And then let's get through this round. I want to test this out real quick. Okay, hang on. 215. Okay, so here, and then it's just gone. But if I sell them, how do you sell in this? How do you sell? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now it's back up to 3. So he's faster. So if you can keep him out of everybody's way, he's better. Now what happens if you go double Desperado bottom path? It's still not going to work, right? It's still going to be... I mean, yeah, no. Okay, so the best one to start with is going to be Standoff. No, the best one to start with is the Wanderer and the Nomad. God, I'm so dumb. Because he attacks faster when balloons are in range. Obviously, they're going to be in range because we're just starting off the game. They're all going to be there. So it's better to have this guy just going through it crazy, right? But then your next path, your cross path, is what's getting me crazy because this one says when target balloon is further away. This one says when there are fewer balloons in radius. Well, that would completely defeat the purpose of this one being closer. Or is it not closer? Yeah, when in fact attacks faster when the more balloons are in range. Drives me crazy. So this one's doing pretty good. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to go quick draw and standoff. And I still think this is the best way because he's going to attack fast there. And then when they get closer, he'll still be able to attack fast. So that's the way to do it. 2-0-2. Boom. Okay. And then it's our choice to go Enforcer. I think Enforcer is going to be the way to go, but 2270 is a junk load of money right now especially when we're broke. So maybe not. Let's put another one here. He's not in range, right? So that should be safe. Still ×3. Okay, cool. And then this one, I'm going to put him in the, far away from this guy, right here. Okay, so this will be bottom path. This will be top path. We're going to put him right up front because I really want to see what that $15,000 upgrade does. I think it'll be sick. But this should be a lot easier. Obviously, it's not an advanced map, so it should be fine. And we're just on regular hard mode. So honestly, anything we do, I just want to kind of get the feel of these guys first, though, before we start getting too crazy. Because I would like to use them in an awesome chimp strategy, but we at least need to see what the 5th tiers can do, right? Honestly, I'm thinking maybe a farm. No, I think what we'll do is we'll get Enforcer first just to make us safe so I don't get too greedy. And then we'll farm a little bit because I don't know if we're going to have enough for everything in hard mode. We should, but just don't know how long that'll take. But we also need to make sure we have lead too. Gosh, I keep forgetting. Okay, so his range is all the way over there. So if we want the cool guy, the middle path, we're going to have to go here. So out of range. Boom. Still 3. Okay, cool. We can go this way. So I should probably get that one first then, huh? Okay, now what crosspath do we want for this one? So we've already established this is 2, 0, 2. Oh no, this is 2, 2. So we want top path with middle, bottom path with top path, and then middle path with top path as well, right? Because you want them to kind of be farther. Yeah, when target balloons are farther away. So you're going to get faster attack speed and crits better if you go that path. Okay. Dude, we're getting reeked on though, like just wreaked havoc. Maybe I'll have enough to do. See, I know we're not going to have enough for 3240 and this stuff. So I might have to sell a couple of these guys. Or sell the good one, I guess. Let's just sell him. Gosh, that sucks. Bullseye it. Bullseye, bullseye. Oh, okay, you're the best. You're the best. Get that bullseye. We'll go this one too. Okay, now this is a good team here, I'm thinking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, get him, get him. Oh my goodness. I can't win with these towers. I'm going to do it though. We're going to get through this thing and we're going to win with them. Okay. So. But I want the shotgun guy there. So we're going to actually put you here. So you're going to go there. It's a weird spot, I know, but we're going to go Wanderer first. I'm going to make this work. And you're probably sitting there thinking like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Just put another tower down and make it easier. But I know we can do it. And I just want to see how we can do it. Because this is fun. This is fun for me and I like having fun, right? So we'll go this way. Okay, we're taking some live shot there. That's fine. Then we'll go quick draw. So if you just put it on last, but his balloon's in radius, I was going to say, because it says further away targeting, right? So if you shoot them on last, so that doesn't matter. Top path, it just doesn't want them in the radius. But bullseye, when target balloon is farther away. So, I mean, technically, if you had them on last, I mean, I don't think it really matters. I don't think it's going to make a difference. All right, now this time we're going to put the big shotgun boy here. All right, so that's not so bad. We're going to spend like the first hour and a half just beating hard mode because I just want to, like, I get in these little modes where I'm like, okay, I have to do it this way. It's the only way to do it. And I'm like focused on just beating it this way. When again, we could have started with a dart monkey and a druid and just saved up some money and then place these guys down and see what they can really do. But I find this to be more entertaining, to be completely honest. 3240 is a lot of money to get though. So what else can we do at this point? So like him, we should go on strong, right? Like he should be on strong. No, it's the middle. It's this one we want on strong. He's the big dog. Yeah. But we still have enough to clean up, huh? We don't care though. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, this is working out. And then, oh, this one needs to be the enforcer though, huh? Shoot. I went the wrong path again because I wanted big iron right now. But I don't think that's going to be the smartest plan right now. Because I think the big iron needs to be with bullseye. Yeah, big iron needs to go bullseye for sure. Dude, come on, man. We're doing like the same thing again. That's so funny. So what about this? Let's do this one and then enforcer. Is that enough to handle? Okay, enforcer, there we go. You're the big dog right now. So we'll go lead now, but we're not gonna have enough to get to lead, so we're gonna have the same problem. But this one's actually really good. So he's kind of the best early game. Middle path, or bottom path, sorry. And then as long as they stay at a good distance, he's still shooting faster. See, why does he have ×3 speed twice, though? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. Oh, because he has 2 weapons? Is that why? So that's confusing. So we're just going to throw a sniper here just to make this simple for now. And then we'll grab 3240. I think these two together can actually just get through the whole thing themselves. There we go. I want this one. That's what we wanted. Okay. And then if I do this, he can see camo. So we got a good team. Okay, now this is it. This is the way. So we'll go top path when we have a moment, but we don't need to yet. So I'm going to grab a little bit of a farm here just to give us a little bit of love. But I think these two together can handle everything, to be honest. But let me know below. I'm pretty sure these are the correct cross paths for now in the current meta or whatever you want to call it. But they seem to be pretty good. And they both, well, he doesn't see camo. That's the problem. But he sees camo lead, so it really doesn't matter. So I like that. We're just going to go to farm marketplaces so I don't have to pay attention to them. But look at, so far, we have a good solid setup. So I think the way to get through this, we should have gone in. Oh, man, I wish we could just shoot all the way up to Enforcer. And then that would give us enough to get him by 28 without having to buy anything else like a sniper. But I mean, buying a sniper is not a big deal. It's just when we get to chimps mode. Because I was like, can we do this all on our own with just chimps with these towers? I don't know. I don't think so. At least on that advanced map, I don't think so. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 15. There we go. Get that. Okay, now how are we going to do this? So what if we just make him, can he buff himself, or is that like buffing a, I feel like that's buffing an overclock to yourself on that same guy. Like it's not worth it, right? But target monkey gains improved range, accuracy, and camo detection. What's accuracy mean? Oh, okay. So really all you're getting is the range out of it, because that's going to be more for like, I think I saw in the preview video, for like grape shots, right? It's going to make it a little bit stronger, or sorry, it's going to make it go in one direction. We'll have to test that theory out. But I think it's meant, yeah, it's meant to like, you're supposed to sit here in the back cleaning things up. You're the helper outer, right? And then Big dog comes in. Yeah, I think that's how that's going to go for sure. We're going to go you all the way to here. So you get what I'm saying? So basically you have Sniper Boy back here in the back is like clean up. Or this is a good spot too. And then you have your boat here and he's going to be like a good damage tower. I think that's how we're going to do this. But these three together should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Look at that guy go. Twin 6 is what it's about. And then next I'm going to get Blazing Suns first because then he can handle everything but leads, it looks like. That's pretty sick, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. And then what's cool is this, right? So you can bring it up there. They both, I mean, we don't need the camo right now, but pauses attacking the marked balloons, then proceeds to attack all marked balloons. Marked balloons priority is share with other 2020 Desperados, which would be this one. So you can have an army of those too, if you think about that. That's actually pretty cool. Rifle shots excel against fortified targets and can pop lead balloons. Oh, you need the 4th tier to pop lead? No, right? I'm so confused. Okay, no. Let's do this to get him out of here. Get him out of there. 17.95. Okay, cool. So he's 5th tier. He's going to hold everybody off. I'm pretty sure he'll probably go all the way to like 63 on his own, right? I don't see why he wouldn't. Oh, sorry, 59 because he can't pop lead. But this one, the 3rd tier upgrade gives him lead. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I was reading the different ones, so I was on the wrong thing. So yes, he pops lead, and then this will give him. Okay. So I think we should get this one next. We can start making a little bit more money here, and just start marking balloons. So does it mark just like that balloon or every balloon that comes out? Now, Avenger. Shotgun hits release shrapnel and can even knock back Moabs when lives are lost. Weaker balloons only take 1 life each for a short time. That's kind of pretty cool. Okay. So what's the next one do we want? Do we want this 5th tier, the Golden Justice? So it's just is it an ability that just shoots through the entire game? Is that how that works? And then this one's just kind of like a Master Bomber type style. So they say Desperado hits so hard it's like a mind blast. That's pretty cool. Now, how's 63 going to handle? I want to set this off and I want to see who has the most pops by the end of 63. I feel like obviously this one, but the lead's going to be this guy. So what happened here? Why'd I go down from 1 to 3? Or 3 to 1? Is it because they're in range now? Because they're super rangy? Is that how that works? Like, what if I range him out? No, I don't understand the range yet, guys. But 50, 28, and 6. Okay. Oh, I got to mark them too. 50, 28, and 6. Okay, so it's these two are just getting the most pops for sure. Actually, he got more than him, and he's a 5th tier. So, I'm a little confused. Maybe it's because the leads were just stopping him up. Trying to take off my shoes here, guys. Get me a little more comfortable. I've been trying to break in these new shoes I got. I got these running shoes, but I got them in 9.5 because I was like, okay, it said Amazon suggested 9.5, but then they're like small. So I'm like, okay, so should I have, but they're like not too small to where they're like uncomfortable. But like if you were to run in them, I guess you'd be a little small. So I'm like, why do you guys suggest these things? And so, but it said after, it even said like out of 1,000, blah, 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 this is what size it is. But it's not working out. So I think I'm gonna have to exchange them, but they're on sale. And every time we try to exchange on Amazon, when the sale price was there, they just say return and buy the new ones or whatever it says, or we'll refund you. It's like, no, I just want an exchange. All right. So I don't know. Desert Phantom. We're actually not going to have enough for both, which is crazy to me. So I'll not be able to see which fifth tier is the best. So I'll have to go to Sandbox because I need to know. I need to know which one's going to be doing all the damage in Chimps mode, right? But I really want to see Golden Justice because that just sounds sick. But looks-wise, definitely this one. I'm on board with this one. He just looks like the cool guy that sits in the back of the movie that's like, you know, he's the sharpshooter. Everyone thinks it's so cool. But he like doesn't talk that much. So I feel like this one is. And this one's just like, he's there. He's doing his thing. He's mean. He's a bad guy. And then we got this guy who just loves his job. You know, he just loves shooting things, which is cool. That's fine. Whatever. All right. So then 45. We're not going to have it, huh? We'll just wait for this one and sell it. And then we'll save this as like our Desert Phantom as our big old reveal later, I guess. So I gotta remember to keep marking so we get some more money. Let's do it. Boom. Dude, how do you sell on this? Usually it's backspace, but it's not even letting me. All right, so there we go. Now he's riding a broom, it looks like. He looks like he's straight riding a broom when he's sideways. Okay, so Hall of Justice. Is that the light or is the light the shot? What does that do? Okay. Boom. Boom. I don't know what that does. Look at that range. That's sick. Okay. Are you going to give me something with that? Are you going to tell me what we're doing or just... So he's clearly strong. Like he's just a bruiser. This one is getting the most pops, but he's also up front. So I like him. He's cool. He's just a good like... But I don't know. Is he going to be as good cleanup as... For that price, I think it's better than like a Juggernaut, right? Or a Middle Path. Oh, wow. Are we going to do this? Let's mark him, I guess. Give yourself some more range there, buddy. There we go. He's a little slow to attack. Okay, we got this. Okay. So we need to boost him up a little bit, like a village or something. Okay, so he's my favorite so far for sure, but I just don't understand what that targeting does. So we got to figure that out. He has it too. Oh, they all have it off the rip. Okay, right? So, oh, they automatically get it. No monkey claims to know Desperado well, rumor, accuracy, iron way, attacks, and 2-shot burst. Okay. Is it has to do with the marked? Is that what's going on there? Okay. Well, we beat that. So what I want to do now is check out the 5th tier on all of them. So we're going to go to my favorite. We're going to go to Meadows. And we're going to go to Sandbox. And we're going to drop these things down. So let's see what we got here. So it's not going to be E, F, G, H. Oh, no. They're going to have to change it, right? So it's going to be like... Oh, my gosh. Not even a hotkey for it. It's going to be like a FN for me, a function button. So I think the last one we got, I can't even put the mermonkey down either. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess let's do it that way. All right, so let's do it this way. We're going to go all the way up, all the way up. We're going to go 98, see who has the most pops. That's how we're going to play this out. We're just going to do a couple different tests here, like the basic one, like how much pops can you get on a massive amount of balloons? Are you super, super strong? If you can finish off the round, sure, let's do that too. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be just like a cleanup thing. So we'll test out balloon rounds too, like 76, 78, and see who is the best. Now we could sit here and do like all the cross paths too. I mean, that's an option, but I don't. Oh, should I do it? I think we should do it. Yeah, I don't want to give up. I'm not a quitter. So we're at 25, 30. So 40,000 pops. But now, oh, his targeting's not there. What is that? Oh, so it does have to do with that ability on that other one. And I'm just not fully understanding it. Okay, so we got 40,000 pops on you, big dog. Let's do it. Because that would be if this one was here, right? Now we got lives. I'm so confused. So the cross paths don't seem to really matter with this type of balloon. It's going to be probably the same. I was thinking if there's like a big, massive difference, you know, like if we go bottom path with the boomer with the top path or middle path with boomer with top path. Oh, actually, I mean, that's 4,000 or 5,000 pops. So it is better to go bottom with top. Okay. I mean, sure, let's try it. And then let's do middle path now. And I think we agreed that this one's the better one, right? But it's all going to depend too, because, and here's the targeting. So it has to do with that ability. That makes sense. But if I mark these two, that could also be helping out a lot. So balloons take more damage and give more cash. So they take more damage. So we're going to have to do a couple tests with this one. But he's already better. So I think he's going to do better than the 40,000, I think. And remember, I can do a bigger range. I can do it all. Yeah, look at that. When he just clobbered that last one for 50. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's going to go up to 100. 108, 440. I like it. 108, 440. Let's do it. All right. So now this time we're going to go this way. How many times do I got to click it? Okay. Was I wrong? Was the bottom path better? Was it 108, 440? I think that's what I said. I already forgot. My brain's so small. Dude, we're actually clearing it. Okay, so middle with top is better. Not really. It's not like a lot, but it is a little bit better. But I thought it was better anyway, so let's just keep that one for now. It's probably one of those ones that like just don't really matter. But now what we got to do is we got to use our abilities. So we're gonna go here, ability. We'll mark them so they take more damage. Give ourselves some more range here. Use our marked thing again. All right, so it really didn't add that much. Like it wasn't like spectacular to be marking those things to take more damage. So do I have to pick which one I want to mark then? Is that how that works? So let's say it's one bad, right? Do I like click on it? So I want to mark it. Like I don't click it, so I can't do anything different. Or does it like if there's a bunch of balloons and you mark them, then he stays on the marked one only? That's probably what it is. All right, so he's 108, 440 around that range. Then we're going to go with the bottom path now. And for this one, I think I am going to go. I kind of want him to see camo. So but again, we're going to do both. But I'm thinking the middle path's going to be better. I'll say, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing. Yes, please. Okay. That's cool. So he cleared these things out. And if you go middle path, then he can do marked and we can like take out the bad really quick too. So that's 244,000. Clearly the best right there, right? So we're going to go 100 and see if he can just solo out this guy. So he needs explosions, it looks like. Yeah. Like what do you call that thing? Ice shard. So it needs to like pop it open. I don't know. I didn't even check that though. I wonder if any of them can solo the bad. So we got about 10,000 pops there, 11,000 pops, nothing too crazy. I think that if anyone, it's going to be this one, right? Because he's a single shot damage, and we'll just go top path here. Or do we find out other paths better? I don't know, remember. So should I leave it on targeted then? I don't think that matters. Okay, so he can take it out. Nice, dude. Nice. One more. Oh, dude. So he takes it out. Okay. So if you had him and so you really don't need the top path. If you had the two together, they can I bet you they can clear out 98. So you'd put him up front, right? Like he'd be your front runner right here. And you go like this. And like I said, we want this to be camo. And then we'll put you here like as a cleanup. And your range is ridiculous. So we'll just leave it there. Oh, quick draw. These two together should be fine. Let's go 98. And then we'll mark them. Mark. And then give you some more range. Why are you on strong though, dude? What are you doing? We don't need you on strong. Crap. Okay, so that was a little hiccup leaving him on strong, but then when you get going... Okay. Give these guys a little bit of love and they'll be able to handle 98. Like a village or something, you know? So drop this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because you can. And then we'll do this again. This is with no slowdowns too. It's pretty cool. Come on. Almost. Yes, no lives lost. Wow, that's actually really sick. Okay. So if we had you back here then, buddy. Where's our wanderer? Him. So he doesn't want to be in range of nobody, right? So if I do this, is he going to go down to 2? Yeah, so because he's technically in range of you. So whose range is it? So if I got rid of him... So he can see you. So if I put him... So what I'm trying to get at is like, so this guy's range is small right now, right? So I put him here, 1 and 2, so it's in his range. Okay, so And why isn't it 3? Oh, because that's a tower. That's a tower. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So he would need to be just by himself. And he'll do, but what attacks faster? I don't know how to figure that out. I'm not like a mathematician with this stuff, but like, is it faster to have jungle drums with primary training, or is it faster to have a ×3 on this guy? But regardless, I'm going to put this here because I think that's necessary. We're going to go with this one here because I think that's cool. Now he's down to 1, and then we're going to go you here. Oh, but now he's down to 0 on that one. That's stupid. Okay. Then we're going to go here. Now this should be enough to take out 98, no problems. Because then he's going to clean up all the little mess. Okay. So those 3 together, pretty solid. So then what I'm thinking is, what if we had like an ice monkey, or more realistically be like glue, right? So you'd have glue here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glue. And then you'd have like, let's say just Desperado Monkey, and you have him here, right? Like that. How good is this? Like not that good, huh? Because we're going to have a massive cleanup problem. So you can go like, what could you clean up with? I mean, you could just get the other Desperado Monkey. Just have both of them. That's pretty expensive. But remember, it does make your shots better. So what if you had like this guy here? So look, he has crazy shot spread, right? So you're here, and now you target him. It does make it better, right? That's what I wanted to test out. So if we go to, let's say like skates is a good one, because I think that's what the preview was for Ninja Kiwi. So we have our boat here. And we have grape shot, so it's messy. And then we have this one. I have to get used to that. And all the way here, because it makes you more accurate. So accuracy, okay. So now we're going to go just a simple round 10. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Now he's going to shoot like crazy, but now he shouldn't shoot like crazy. So it does make it a little bit better. Yeah, that's a huge spread versus the other one. That's actually crazy. Okay. So it is tighter, like significantly tighter. So let's see if it does the same thing. I don't want to redo that. Let's see if it does the same thing with this guy. So base model, right? Gonna go like that. We're gonna go 10 again. So he's all over the place. Okay. So then it would be good for something like a bad or a mad, sorry. Because look at now he's going to be there. Let's see what happens. I guess. I mean, I don't think it really affected that one, right? So what towers would it matter on? So a boat would be really good, a grape shot boat. The not even these guys. They don't really need that. They're already pretty good at shooting straight. Not really many things have bad accuracy, right? Am I missing something to this? I mean, it could be this one maybe, but no, it's like better for early on towers. But why would you be spending $3,000 and then have a grape shot boat? Unless of course, like you're using it for a Moab. I just don't see what it would matter for the accuracy part. You guys got to let me know below what I'm missing here. Maybe this one. So, but I mean, his accuracy is already good too. So what happens if you go crazy with it? He's not going to go anywhere better. He's not accuracying at anything to begin with. Okay, I like it. So I think that our plan though is going with those 3 towers is a solid plan. So let's try Chimp. Let's give it a go, guys. On the new map too, Sunset Gulch. I think we can do it because, well, why wouldn't we be able to do it? I mean, it should be a big of a deal. You know what I mean? All right, so We can't, I don't think we should start with them though. I don't think they're that kind of tower. Gwendolyn might be the best, but then I'm thinking also too, think about like sharpshooter or putting the sharpening stone on the Desperado too with Geraldo would be pretty cool. I don't know. That could be pretty awesome. We don't have any water, of course, because we're in the middle of the desert. We'll start with one of these because it's a long map. We'll go like this, but then we need him to not be in range later. So we'll go here and then a sniper over here. There we go. And we'll put you on last. Oh, actually strong. Actually not strong. Last. Yeah. Okay. And then Desperado if I can. And the Desperado is going to be back here though, because we do need to destroy those Moab class. And remember, we want bottom path Desperado first because he's like legit. Now I don't really want a hero then, so I think we are going to be better off with Geraldo because I don't want him to be in range when I have the Wanderer. He's just going to mess. Gwendolyn's going to mess everything up. So I'm wondering. Now I'm thinking we should just go back to Geraldo, use sharpening stones, use things just to clean up as like a last. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm thinking like I don't think we're going to need Gwen. I think it'll be better to have Geraldo in case we need like a last minute thing. I think that's smarter. So here we go. Chimps mode. So far, so good though, guys. This is working out. So there. It's always the beginning that's the hardest, right? Until later, and then everything's hard. But do we even need the sniper? Could we get by with just Desperado Monkey? Probably not, huh? I don't think so. It's not worth a shot though. I just had this soda and it's been leaking out the bottom for like however knows how long. So that's kind of bad. All right, so we'll go Wanderer. I think the sniper was good just in general. And we're going to regret not buying it this time around. Because like when lead comes around, we don't have to think about it. We can just have a sniper sit on this back lot. And then for right there too. Exactly right there. All right, so let's do that again. We'll go here on last. Put the sniper here on strong. Boom. Okay. Already so much easier, right? Sniper just such a clear shot. So aesthetics wise though, I do have to say Desperado Monkey is one of my favorites for sure. Like I've always loved the boat. I just had a thing for boats and pies. I think they're cool. So throwing on like a cowboy western one is pretty sick in my opinion. Again, I'm American. We love our guns and firearms. And so it's pretty cool to have this little Desperado Monkey out. And I used to watch a lot of westerns when I was a kid, but like the newer ones for me, like at the time. I didn't watch a lot of John Wayne's. I've seen a lot of John Wayne's, but I didn't watch them like regularly all the time back then. But like what did I see? Like Young Guns or Tombstone. I watched like that, or Desperado. Those are sick. Okay, so we're good there. And we decided that it was middle path or top path. I don't think it mattered, right? But we did middle path because it was cooler and he had camo. Yeah, I think that's why. And then what are we going to do about I don't know. So I think we need to get to Enforcer first. That was the whole plan. Oh no, I need my hero, dude. What am I doing? I'm just like buying everything but Geraldo. All right, we'll put you up front, Jerry, right there. Cool. Because it doesn't matter where he's at. See, Jerry's just a good one to have, like if you're testing out new things, because you can just be like, oh my gosh, and just put that there if you need to, which is pretty cool. But I think for Moab, no, dude, I don't know. Oh, whoa. We're on chimps mode, guys. We're on chimps mode. What are we doing here? Let's just lose real quick. Okay, so that didn't work. So we're going to have to go. Maybe it is better just to go quick draw just so we don't lose. Or you know what? Probably the better play here It's a bummer because I want to rely on my cool Desperado monkey, but it looks like it's easier to go like this. That's always the solution, you know what I mean? Sniper's the best. He's the way. I might have to buy. So like this isn't working out. Like we need better balloon popping. Like this sniper can't handle that. So now I have to buy this now, which even then he can't handle that. That's a huge bummer. So we gotta go. But if we go quick draw, he has no camo, and I'm not gonna put a village near him. So he needs to be self-sustaining. And so what? We do this one with the bullseye, or is he probably not the best to start with now? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, dude, that's not good. That's not good. So we'll have to buy another one. And I think what we'll do is put it there. But then he's completely useless against the Moab class. But he's not for the Moabs. He's going to be just like a quick win in the beginning, huh? Well, then how do we take down the... I'm stressing over here because what I'm thinking is like, okay, so I have my little front area, right? And let's say he's twin guns going cool, whatever. But later on, Moabs are going to be the problem. The cleanup of these Moabs are going to be a problem. So I just shouldn't have bought him. I just don't think he's a good choice. All right, I'm zero enjoying this strategy so far. I just hate it. So let's do this. All right, what do we want to go with first then? Because I mean, it's just so much easier to get a druid and just call it a day, you know, like than to mess around with this stuff and have it not work. So, but see, then that's just the same old. I'm trying to be cool, you know. I'm trying to have it be different and fun, but it's just sometimes you end up relying on what you rely on. If that doesn't make any sense. Okay, what about this then? Let's try this. Let's go no sniper, and then let's go 3 darts. And then we can afford Desperado here. I think he's better here, though. There we go. Ah, but then he's already lost some spots because of the stupid dart monkey. I didn't think about that. And we still, okay, that was too close. Too close. Still messed it up. All right. Okay. So sniper. This one. And we can go another dart here too. I like that idea. So I think this is a solid start, and this is townspeople. The townspeople are there. We got sheriff over here. And then later they're going to call in the help of the desperado because they just can't function on their own. Okay, that's going to how this rolls. So you can pop all those. Cool. All right, I'd like to get Geraldo off the rip. I think I went with a bad choice for Geraldo here. I'm just not skilled enough for him, and I don't really like using his little shooty turrets all the time because then I just feel like it's a little cluttery, got a lot of mess going on, and that's not my goal here. I'm trying to get the Desperados to have their time in the sun here. So is that good enough? Yeah, he'll have enough time. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, barely. Okay. Now, I think I can get Jerry, but it's also kind of rough to get Jerry now. At least he's helping. And then what we'll do, I mean, the sniper could probably solo this map on his own, but I want to try the Desperados, man. It's kind of a bummer. So we're going to go shrapnel shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, that didn't work. So I'm thinking we could just leave it there. So we'll leave on first now that we got that. This is driving me crazy. I'm trying to see if he'll make it all the way through. If not, I'm going to go no sniper on this one. There we go. Get it? Okay, good. I don't want to have any mess ups here because if I can get all the way to Druid of the Jungle, we'll be totally fine. This will be a solid start. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I don't want to buy a stupid sniper, guys. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Okay, so here... I'm trying really hard to make something work that I don't need to make work. So we're going to do it my way. Let's put a sniper there. There we go. I get these ideas in my head. Like I'm like, oh, I'm so good. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make that work. And then you end up reverting to the same stuff anyway. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to lose here, aren't we? Yeah, I'm going to lose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we got it. Okay, cool. So the whole thing was I was trying to just go Desperados and see how good I can make them. But I think I get ahead of myself, like I'm learning something new. I want to like be the best at it. And I think we should just take a step back, place them down later, kind of go from there. So I think, honestly, with this on strong, I think we can get by all the way to the Druid. And that should be safe enough to like carry us through whatever we need while we build up to the good one. We'll go bottom path first because it's a good Bloon destroyer. And then we'll go middle path because, well, it's good too. And this guy's range did cover the whole thing, right? So we should probably put middle Desperado there. I think that's the way to do it. See, look at this go. This is so much easier than messing around with all that junk. This might be our downfall, though. Yeah. Dude, come on, man. Dude, come on. We're so close. Do I really have to buy something else now? Okay, let's just buy this one. Oh, my gosh. Why would you do that? Oh, there we go. You're fine. Okay. There we go. Now we're safe. Now we can buy Geraldo and then Desperado Monkey. Our leads are covered. Our camo will be covered when I get Desperado. So we'll grab Geraldo first. She's like, this just makes this so much easier. All right, so now we can do this. And then Desperado here. I like this spot for him. We'll go camo. Bullseye. Now, if I can get to Enforcer, I think we're in a solid spot. And then we'll do Deadeye for the Moab, maybe. Well, actually, everything we have for the Moab's kind of donkey right now. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Because I liked the spot for this guy, but it's really not the best spot. I mean, it does cover everything, I guess, with that massive range. And you can use the range on himself, too. Okay, there it is. That's the Enforcer. That's what I was looking for. Now we got the strong guy. And then does it sharpen? It does sharpen because he's not the lead popper. That's pretty cool. He's not going to be strong enough for a Moab, though. So I think what we could do is maybe go with this one like we were going to do. And then also, I think he's better here, though, to be honest. Because then he can do cleanup in the back end, but also, no, I'm just going to leave it here. I think that's solid. This could have blown the whole run, though. I'm just purely doing this because that's what the other thing showed. Look, I'm not even in range. Dang it. That sucks. I need to put it all the way to the left, but then I don't see the right. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to have to do this then. We'll turn it off. I'll have to buy this one, use my thing on myself. So here, and then have this ready. And then maybe have one of these as like a cleanup in the back. Is he the bottom path too? He is. He's only bottom path. That sucks. So is this going to drop him down too? Yeah, because anything in his range, huh? That's crazy. Where's the best place for this guy then? Like a cleanup in the back? He's just not that kind of tower. Whatever. Okay. Let's get that one. Okay. Not the best ideal thing what I want to have to do, but whatever. So everybody can see camo. Yes. Okay. So I gave them all camo. So we're safe there. Can I get his range to him? But then he's going to be, oh man. So if I put the village in range to give this guy some better eyesight, like he's in a really bad spot. I'd have to like ultra boost him at this point. I really screwed that up. He's going to be all focused here. Whatever, dude. I think the safest spot to go for now is this one because he was just a brute. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, we're doing this again. So Desperado Monkey is not going there. That's a stupid spot for Desperado Monkey. He's going to go here and be a cleanup. So then I can put the front one. I think cleanup Desperado Monkey should go here. Okay. Here's what we're doing. Critterado Monkey's over there. Okay, he's just going to shoot stuff because he's cool. That's going to be middle path. Bottom path goes here because it's just a good spot for him. And I'm really concerned about the Moabs mostly. And then we'll have cleanup Monkey like here. That's solid. That's what we're going to do here. Oh, but then I have my snipers there. But sniper can go here because it's a stupid spot for that monkey. I don't know why he's there to begin with. Put you here. I'm just trying to get the hang of like having them close to each other, but not having them close to each other because I'd like to just put them all together and then obviously get a village and just make it super simple. And then is the attack speed really that big of a deal? Can't I just have them all? Like, I feel like I'm focusing on the wrong stuff here and we should just do that. Just have them all next to each other and not really care. Because if I put everybody here, it's a good spot. You got all your balloons covered, your Moabs will be covered, then maybe have one in the back as cleanup. Maybe the bottom path specifically, or dude, I don't know. I'm going to put both of these guys on strong so then I don't have to buy this upgrade for this top path here on hard thorns. Because I think if you have them both on strong, they'll take the pinks out on 15 and I won't have a big old mess. I lied. Absolutely, I lied. Jeez Louise. Maybe got it. Got it. Okay. Got it. You're the best. Okay. Grab our Geraldo. Grab you. Grab you. All right, now we have a great team. These two together can hold off all the balloons till 39, no problem. So now we can focus on what we want. I kind of like going middle path guy here. Deadeye would be pretty sick. We could possibly even get up to that in that amount of time, but Enforcer just seemed to be like the guy to go to, and this is really strong. And then that one's really good. But what if we just like rush for the top path though, you know? Like what if we just use him only? Use Geraldo to get us through, and then we have this guy just doing all of our damage early on. We could do something like that as well. But then it does mess up our Nomad for later. Like him there, you know, like right there maybe. Because he's going to help. Let's do that. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. Because he's cheap. We can get him to like do the rockin' and brewing early on. We already have our lead. We have our camo. We have a good team. And I think we can easily get $6,200. And then we'll have Geraldo. We could either use his flame to be safe on 40, or we can just use his little tack sprayer thingy, and that'll be fine too. Take that back. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money. We should. Like 39 gives you like a $2,000 on its own. Come on, man. Come on, man. The problem is we're not going to have enough for anything else. So we're not going to have enough for Geraldo's thing, I don't think. Oh, wow. So I'm going to turn this off just in case we don't have enough. We have it. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking, well, sharpening doesn't matter, right? Sharpening's for like pierce, which doesn't matter. I mean, maybe on the other stuff. So glue would be nice, like right here. And then we'll have this ready. Dude, what are you doing? Oh God, that was almost a user error right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're clean until, can we get $18,000 by 50? That's a fat no. So how else can we get this through here? Because that was messy. That wasn't going to work. So we might need our other buddy to help us out, maybe. Oh, wow. We're not even getting by with this. That glue just saved our butts. Okay. Maybe it is time for the other guy. That could actually work too, though. Like here. Yeah, I like this. No. Oh, come on. Jesus. What just happened there? How do we just get fully overran with no problem? My God. Okay, you need to step it up there, big dog. Now there's no chance of getting 10,260 by the 50. Oh my goodness. All right, so you're going to be, you have to step up your game there, boss. Will the pierce matter? Like, is that cool? And wasn't this guy a lot better like 5 minutes ago? Did I go with the wrong path? Like, look at, that's so gross. I thought he did like crazy crits, dude. What are you doing? 5 minutes ago, he was killing it, and I was talking up a big game. I kind of feel like I have to do this now. You're absolutely kidding me. That doesn't work? Okay. You want to play that game? All right. We're just going to put him over here then. Okay, that's better. I like that. That's clean. But see, this one pushes back Moab, so it'd be better to have him in the front. I'm all over the place with this. Oh my gosh, this should be fine though. I'm gonna try to get this one up to here on its own. Nope. Get it. Okay, we'll do this one first then. And then he's not getting his range fully utilized either. And honestly, I think that if I would have waited and put him in the middle, he would have seen all the sides, right? So that's kind of a bummer. All right. We need to clean some stuff up here. It is my placements that's really throwing me off. I'm doing really bad with these placements because like this guy is just chasing and it's just not where you need it to be. And we're just fighting. We're fighting. He was doing so much better in the early rounds. And now he's not really doing anything. Should I have him in the front? Is that the problem? Did I screw up that? Who's not performing here? Okay, I had to mark him, I guess. So that's not going to work. So he has his both ×3. So I think the problem is that if I just had this little cluster of all these buddies back here, I think this would be a way better plan and just let everything kind of work its way to me. I think that's probably a better play. Like, cause that's crazy. That's 63 and I'm still getting decimated. Unless I use Geraldo, which is just not cool. And then I can use this one here for the marked. No way, dude. All right. All right, we need to figure this out. We only got 20 minutes to figure this out. We got this. All right, so what I'm looking to do here is figure this part. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't give you any better range. So the best you could do is put it here. I don't know why the tutorial suggested this. This is not a good spot at all. Unless you like boosted it up yourself. And then then you'd have it here. Not even in range. So you have to double discount to make it worthwhile. Only so we could just go here. And he still doesn't reach the other side. So it's cool. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. But really, do you need it to go to the end? No, you want him to only attack here, and then we have a cleanup in the back, which would preferably be like this cool guy, or not him, this one at 16,000, 18,000. So should we do this then? Like, even without all that junk, we could go here, and then go all the way up. And then he's still hitting the track. So he's still doing what he needs to do. And then we could go Desperado, so he's not in range too. Like, go the bottom path with it. So here. But we don't need the Nomad though. But he has ×3, and then let's say we do have a village here, so ×2. ×2, and then this one. But then everybody's going to be in his range. That's the problem. Let me think. And it's not like it's cheap to go for $50,000, $45,000. That's a lot of money. And then this one doesn't really do us anything. They just suffer the more damage, which is nice. Okay, let me think. I think we should do something else to get us there, like to get us through the earlier, easier rounds. Maybe like do like a basic strategy first, like something like this. Have him clean everything up. I think I'm gonna not see. I don't want to not have Geraldo because on 80. Should we just bring in my girl? Oh my god, watch her be the answer here. She could probably just do it all. We'll just get to the middle path like easy. So it's like, what if you just put her here? Preferably here, right? So she can chop up the Moabs too. Can she do this anymore or no? They nerfed her, right? But this is a nice curve, so she should be able to handle it all. Dude, Sada, what the heck? This is what I was worried about. Okay, that's not going to work. They nerfed my girl, guys. They nerfed her. She used to be able to handle this with no problem. Let's put her here then. Widen her out a little bit. If she can handle the first round on her own, we're chilling. Yeah, that was fine. Okay, you're still the best. Still have to buy something else though. So how about that's not gonna work. Sada's in a bad spot, to be honest, because I need this guy here. All right, this could work. Let's do it. We'll get the enforcer on us. Oh man, I'm trying to figure this out. It's really my placements. It's what's stressing me out the most because I just can't figure it out. Because if we put, because I want the bottom path one here, but I honestly need it to like left of Sada, so that's kind of bad. And then I also wanted the gun monkey here because that thing's pretty strong. So it'd be nice to have both of them right here. But now, where is he going to go? Here? In this awful range? That's a terrible spot for him. Not to mention I keep screwing up. So Sada can't go that far. She needs to go like here at most. Honestly, how about here? Why does she even have to be in range of the Moab? Like, that's crazy. So here. That's not going to work though. It's not enough of a curve. My girl. Oh, my girl. What are you doing with yourself? Okay, here. Dude, he still doesn't fit. That sucks. That super sucks. It's too massive. Here should be fine though. Hang on, isn't there a new feature? Ah, accessibility. We can do. Yeah, there we go. Put where it needs to go. I don't know what this is doing, but I like it. I like it. So he won't even go there. Oh, dang, that's going to really suck for later on. Oh, my goodness. This tower snapping thing's kind of driving me nuts. I don't really get how it works. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to refrain from the strategy that I use for everything, but Sada and the Druid and the Sniper are like the way. I should have just started with Sada, then Sniper, then Druid here, and we would be totally fine. And we can just get them up to where they need to be and then throw in our guy just to say we did it, right? That's kind of where we're at with this. It's crazy. See, I want to place him there because that's solid, but then it's just like I'm losing a lot of space on the Moab. But is this losing more space? So I really just need to attack it. So here might be a better spot, to be honest. That's fine. What's nice about Sada though is that if something does happen, like I can just use her first ability to clean up the Moab, and then that's fine because I know I'll have enough to get this guy to twin sixes, so we'll be okay. And then I don't really care about this guy's speed. Like I don't need him to have super speed, right? We seem to do what he needs to do with his crits or whatever. So we'll just be doing that later on, and then we'll have a village here, so everyone's faster anyway. So I just think that's probably a better play. And I'll probably buy a double village. Well, since they'll all see camo, I don't see the point of getting a camo village, so we'll double discount it, and so it can be in the range of this one too. imagine MIB would be nicer later, but what are you going to do? All right, so I don't know if this is like the play, but I'm going to put this one here, like right there, right? I have to buy 2 villages for this, which sucks. Just so I can make sure I have it in the best spot. Well, actually, if I put it here. So put it there. And then go like this. Boom, they're all in range, right? Yes, cool. That's good, that's fine. Okay, pop it open. You got this. And then Sada. Yeah, there's my girl. Okay, 1620. 540. 540. And then we can put that. Well, actually, I'm going to see how far we can make it with this. Not far. Okay, that was a bad idea. So I want to go with the middle path, but I need it to be available. So I would prefer just to go straight for the 18900 on this guy. So if I can make it, I'm going to do that instead, to be honest. That's scary though. So here's where we'll see if we handle ceramics well. We don't. So we're totally screwed. We cannot take down a Moab with this. I just need $6,000 though. Come on, man. Don't screw me up. That's what I didn't want, dude. We're going to have another one of these. I'm so close though. It sucks. I need my ability. You're right there, dude. I'm going to have to buy it. That sucks. So I'm going to do this one and see if it's a little cheaper. So we'll go 1, 2. Actually, let's do this for now. See if this will just get us by. Because then the druid can get us through that. It's too much risk, though. Let's do Moab glue. Okay, that's fine. That's so much money. Now we need double. We need more than double to get to the blazing sun. Dude, I don't want to have to buy something else because this is going to suck. Avenger's going to suck and it can't take down 63. All right, we're handling 55 really nicely. This is the big rush on 55. I didn't even go around the corner, so that's not bad. And he does shoot back Moab, so that's decent. I'm actually kind of nervous. Like, what if I buy this gun one for 63 and it sucks? I'm hoping I can get through this to 63 and then I don't have to buy anything and I can just test it. Because remember, we found out that the crit, I think the crit one was better. Was it? I don't remember. What are we doing here? What I think is kind of crazy though is why am I going so hard on not having this guy in range? Like, why doesn't he just be there now? Why was I discounting anything? Like, I'm not even thinking straight. My brain is up my butt. Like, there's absolutely no reason to be doing that. $300 off, and I'm gonna be really fought on this. This is crazy, dude. I'm so bad at this game. Come on, guys. It's gonna be a lucky shot now. There we go. So now we're stuck. We have to take it for 63. Can we do it? Absolutely not. That was pathetic. I'm wondering though, like, how much speed did I lose by doing this way? Because I'm wondering if I just put the, like, why did I need the sniper to be all the way in its own corner? Like, what was the point of that? Just to keep this guy on his own? Or because I can get him Desperado and make him faster. But I could also just put him like here and he'd still be decent enough, you know? Because I could just put the village like right up there and then get everybody in range of it and just do like a cluster of people and then make it fine. Oh, I see why this snapback's awesome. So what it's going to be great about is like when you miss the spot. So like when you're trying to fight it and you're like this, it'll put it in that last spot. So you don't have to like screw around with it and it'll bounce back to it. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Put you here just so you can barely touch the track there. So I jumped ahead to 63 again. And this time I have these two 4th tiers and they've been carrying on their own. I have this as a placeholder for if I want to go 5th tier later. And then this has got us here pretty much no problems. Now, I don't think this will work. Maybe. I mean, I'm relying on Sada. I think I can maybe get through here targeting. Let's see what happens. Because if I can use all 3 abilities and they're accurate. So there. So I still need Sada. Yeah, I still need all of Sada. So that's not going to work. But we could easily just throw in like one of these, right? Just throw in like a... Can I fit it up there? That's where I'd want it. So let's go up here. Would that work? Yeah, dude, that's fine. It's not in range of the primary, which kind of a bummer, but I feel like that's fine. Still doesn't work though. Okay, so we'll put it down here then just to be on the safe side. Now we know it'll work for here for sure, but I just kind of wanted it to where it can hit the track a little better too, but we know this will be fine. Okay, so now I think the next best one to go for is going to be this Desert Phantom. I think he is going to be the strong one to get us through, and then clearly Super Light Man will be get us there farther, but 45,000 is a lot, so I feel like this one's safer to get us there in the meantime. Seriously, you're gonna let one balloon one balloon? That would have been pretty funny. All right, so now we got the Bringer of Light. Let's do it. It's my placements. These are bad placements, like really bad. Oh, we're screwed. We are so screwed. 95's done. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. Dude. Oof. So as always, this just reigns superior. I just start with the sniper because I was struggling with those other ways of trying it with the Desperados to start. They are newer towers, so I mean, it's going to take some time. But kind of like with the Mermonkey, like you can't start with the Mermonkey, right? And the Mermonkeys are great. Like the bottom path one does demolish. The middle path one's super strong if you can save up like $1 billion. And the top path is cool, but they're just not like, you don't go to them. Actually, that's not true. I go to the bottom path Mermonkey a lot. So I'm hoping that I find more uses. Like I am really liking like the bottom path one right now because he is really strong. Once I get there, I feel like it's going to be a great combo. I'm really lacking on the lead because I'm just trying to get through with as much money as possible. And I know that he can carry on most maps just by himself with an alchemist. If I needed to, I can buy stronger. Assuming that that's $3,000 I'm trying to save here. Now I wanted to get like the Lightbringer one, the middle path one, but it's just this map too. Like I'm not the biggest fan of where to place him on this map because I feel like that is a good spot, but then I was struggling a lot with the other way doing that. But honestly though, he does shoot fast, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I'm having trouble realizing which one's better. Like, is it that much slower to go with just like a village so you can also have a bunch of buddies together? We'll have to test that out. But I did figure out why there's 3, because he has 2 different guns, guys. So it's this range and that range. So that range reaches everywhere, especially when you're in the middle path and you don't even realize it, but you're like, you have your guy here and then it reached all the way to here and made Sada make his range thing go down. Just like, dang, what the heck? And so, see, can we do this? Yes, we're fine. 33, 480. And so I just need to get used to it. But so far, this seems to be the most useful one, because not only does he knock back Moab class, or is it Moab class or he doesn't pop lead? Oh, I totally thought he was going to pop lead at that high. That's a lot of money to not pop lead, boss. Oh my gosh. But look at him decimate everything else. That's what I was expecting for. So that means we can't even pop the DDTs, right? Unless we use the range of the Lightbringer. I didn't think about it. That's kind of rough. So do you risk it and just give him like a village? That only takes down 1 monkey, right? Like, that's not the worst thing in the world. If I put it here, he'll only be in range of, he won't even be in range of the shotgun one, which is the more important one. So we'll go here like that. That should be fine, right? But then we have to go MIB. So we'll go here. And then we see, this is rough. This is rough, but I think it'll work. Because if not, he can't hit the DDTs, which is absolutely atrocious. This is what like I bought him for, honestly. So we'll do this. Oh man, do you see him just crit those things though? Just absolutely demolished. That's crazy to me. Okay, cool. That's what I was going for. Now I want to do the Lightbringer, but I don't want to bring. Maybe. Let's just see where we end up. So one thing, kind of a bummer, you can't tell where he's going to reach it. So that's kind of a bummer, because I want to place this glue gunner here, but I don't know if it's going to reach. And then he won't even reach the Moab class. I need to try to like sneak him in there to not lose his speed down. But I think I'm just going to lose the speed, because all we're losing is the gun one, right? But we need the shotguns where it's at. So I don't think it's that big of a deal if we lose the gun one. So we'll do this. Yeah, that should be fine. Or I'm completely wrong and I'm messing this whole thing up, but I feel like this is better, because his crits are massive. They are just decimating the world when they actually work. So I got to see what happens with the DDT right now. Ah, don't lose now. We're almost there. I need to see what happens before I buy stuff, dude. Thank you. Okay. Here's DDTs. How's it going to work? That's not bad. It's really not bad at all. This guy could be like a great bottom path, dude. It's always where it's at, I swear. Okay, but these ceramics are too much. So how are we going to get past ceramics? Do we go with like a better glue gunner? Like the big dog glue gunner? Because if we just had this like right here, we could do that, actually. So put this guy here. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if we can put this village here. So there, right? Now he's in range. And we're going to get glue. I guess right here. Oh, okay, we'll try it. And I lost it because I just bought the village. What a dummy. This could be, oh my gosh, this could be like a sweet little trick here. I'm just worried about the ones that are here, because the ones coming from the Moabs are going to be kind of rough. Like you have to instantly chop them down. But this glue is great, so who cares? And then you do that. Oh, now I wasted all that money. I don't know what we're going to do here. I think we're done for. Unless I can get this thing out. There we go. Maybe we can pop them all. I'm on strong with this one, so hopefully that helps. But 95 is rough. Yeah, dude, this isn't going to work. Maybe? Maybe? Okay, it is working. I like it. Let's do it. And we'll leave that there for all those ones. Put it up right up against that wall. There we go. This might actually work. Oh my goodness. Leave those guys there strong. I was thinking about buffing this guy up with an alchemist, because his range is so large. Like if we put it there, it won't be in range of the shotgun, but it'll be in range. It'll be in range of the longer one, which doesn't really matter. I should try that, huh? See, that's cool. Like right there. Like buff that guy up. Oh, but he's really, oh dude, we're done for, huh? I just realized 100 where you have nothing. Yeah, no way. All that for nothing. Oh my gosh. So, okay, I should have gone with like the light bringer over the glue gunner or something. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah, Desperado really does not help in this situation. That's a big bummer. So we're just gonna have to go for this and hope it just does everything, all the damage all at once. Doesn't even break down the tail. Oh, at least we tried, guys. Okay, stay tuned. Once the update's actually out, we will knock this thing out and I'll come up with some better strategies. We'll do a how fast can you blackboard? It'll be a lot of fun. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to check out another 3 hours of Bloons TD6 challenges to fall asleep to. That is so many challenges in such a long time. You guys will have no problem falling asleep or just leaving it on as background noise or just chilling too. I hope you guys enjoy.